Now, some people say Manny Pacquiao should let Mr. Marquez have his 14 mil. Manny Pacquiao and Marquez, they have, I guess they have one thing in common right now, and they don't have many options when it comes to who they're going to fight next. So presuming a fighter wins consistently, you know, um, I guess their field of potential dwindles, over a course of years, because as things start to get picky with the opponents, they have to have certain components and fulfill some prerequisites. They have to bring that big draw to the matchup. Has to be exciting, and they have to be a good enough fighter, just dangerous enough to make things interesting. But depending on what they're trying to do, maybe not too dangerous that it's not worth the reward of the fight. And then sometimes it's hard to find young guys that meet that criteria. Earlier in February, it was kind of etched on stone that Pacquiao and Marquez were going to fight for a fifth time in 2013. It was kind of back and forth with Marquez a little bit. He came out and he said that he wasn't interested in offering, his rival rematch, that there was no point, but, people speculate that just wasn't true at all. And so it wasn't, really surprising that, obviously a lot of boxing fans were not happy about, what Marquez had said, even despite that it is still likely that they would meet again. So thing about the D's is that Bob Arum and Freddie Roach, I guess Bob Arum kind of wanted that rematch, and Freddie Roach said, he was kind of quiet about it. He was talking about still assessing Pacquiao and, watching him during his training in the next fight, but didn't really allude to anything. So I guess probably they were comfortable in knowing that Marquez was just playing games and they would probably meet him again. So they weren't going too crazy about it. But so surely enough, a few weeks later, after pretending Marquez he wasn't interested in granting Pacquiao a rematch, he changed his mind all of a sudden. Surprise, surprise. From a Mexican newspaper, Esto, the 39-year-old is in fact open to giving his rival another shot, but at the right price. So reportedly, he wanted 20 million for the fifth fight. Just to put in perspective, Marquez made 6 million guaranteed in the last match. Pacquiao made 23. You could justify that split given where each man was at the point in their careers at the time. But things changed, since December. So obviously Marquez he deserves more money, right? So if Pacquiao wants a shot at redemption, the thing about it is he has to tell Bob Arum to give Marquez approximately 14 million. I guess to make him happy, meet the happy medium for the 39-year-old, and give him more of what he deserves. So some people think Marquez isn't actually expecting 20 million for the fifth bout. This is just another negotiating type of marketing ploy he's trying to pull here. So yeah, and so it's up to the Pacquiao camp to make that concession. Pacquiao Marquez, most think will fight, once again this year. Regardless of what either one says, it just seems that they're most likely the best candidates for one another, and until they figure out, that whole pricing situation there.